We're here to talk about you, but I got to talk to you about Palo Alto and the cyber sector more broadly. So I want to go back to what Nikesh Arora was talking about. Palo Alto, it fell because Palo Alto switching its business model, what he called platformization, basically, and then initially giving out some free product with the hope that customers will leave other providers and then bundle with Palo Alto networks, and ideally that leads to longer-term revenue. But you're already in a platform model. What does all this mean for the cyber sector? Is this a big inflection point for cyber as well?
Well, I think Nikesh is right on a number of fronts. The first is there is incredibly healthy demand out there. Cyber threats have never been more active than they are today. I mean, you turn on your news any day of the week over the last 2, 3, 4, 5 days, and you're seeing executive orders coming out from the White House to help the U.S. better protect its port infrastructure, specifically from cyber threats and attack. You saw over the weekend the FBI director, Christopher Wray, talking about the fever pitch of cyber attacks that are occurring right now against critical infrastructures in the U.S. You saw news over the weekend of, disclosures of massive hacking operations occurring from Chinese hacking contractors occurring across the world and in just about every industry and going about just about every government. So there's tremendous demand out there. In this market, you are seeing vendor consolidation. You're seeing customers want to deal with fewer vendors out there. They want to consolidate their spend. They believe that they can achieve better security by bringing some of their cybersecurity tools together. We've been pioneering a platform around understanding and managing cyber risk, and I think other vendors are following suit.
So, Amit, it sounds like the answer is yes. This is an inflection point that cybersecurity, platformization is not new, but it's going to come into cybersecurity, and that could change, first and foremost, the number of vendors in the market, and then also how your earnings turn out, because at least in the short term, you got to get people on the platform, and to do that, you have to incentivize them.
Well, you have to incentivize them. There are also very natural levers to get people onto platforms. So the way Palo Alto has been doing it traditionally, the way Tenable's doing it today, is by providing a best-of-breed capability, for instance, in helping people secure their new cloud environments, and then leveraging that onboarding ramp and saying, hey, we can do the rest of your platform requirements more efficiently by converging the data sets, converging your tool suite.
All right, so we hit the broader sector. I want to talk about your company. Again, your shares are back up in the pre-market. They fell with Palo Alto. Another factor that a lot of analysts cited when it came to the Palo Alto results were cyber fatigue. So from your initial answer, it sounds like you're not seeing cyber fatigue, but are there some areas where you're seeing more cyber demand as opposed to others? For example, Palo Alto, it saw weak federal results.
Yeah, we haven't seen weak federal results. We see a very consistent demand curve in federal spending today, but we're obviously going into an election cycle, and so there's a lot of unpredictability around what the federal government's going to be able to achieve and what they're going to be able to do. Broadly speaking, there is mixed demand in terms of what sectors within cybersecurity are seeing demand. We're seeing great growth in our cloud security products. We're seeing great growth in demand for people that want to secure their operational technologies. We talked about ports earlier, manufacturing operations, oil and gas pipelines. These types of things have traditionally not been very cyber sensitive. They are all computer controlled today, and we're seeing great demand for that.
All right, I mean, before we let you go, I do have to talk to you about geopolitical risk. We've had you on before. We've talked about the risk from the Israel-Hamas war and, of course, the Ukraine war, which is about to celebrate, not celebrate, but mark its 2-year anniversary. Are we still seeing threats come from those regions specifically tied to those conflicts?
We are seeing a disproportionate number of threats coming from nations which do not have cooperative law enforcement relationships and agreements with the U.S. and don't share our Western value system. So you are seeing a disproportionate amount of hacking coming from China, North Korea, Iran, and Russia. And I think that will continue.